Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nia, and today we're going to watch The Witcher Season 2, Episode 5, Turn Your Back. This is a very ominous title. I don't know what's gonna happen. Last time that guy in the sewer turned his back against the water, he got eaten alive by that monster. And I was watching Miller Reacts to The Witcher Season 1, Episode 1, and I didn't even remember or realize that Stregobor was that jerk mage from Episode 1. I've been saying we're gonna rewatch it. I have so many things to do. I don't know when I'm going to get to it. By the time I rewatch it, I'm probably going to be done with The Witcher. But we're just going to go right into episode 5 and see what happens next. Okay, where are we?
10 years. Over a petty debt to the Cintran crown. For a mage of your ability, it's criminal.
What are you?
That's not funny.
There is only a fool would cross Calanthe without covering his tracks. May she rot in peace.
Oh.
There's a cup. A little lost cup. When others learn of her, they'll hunt too.
My freedom in exchange for being the White Flame's bounty hunter.
But I'm not working for Nilfgaard.
But it's someone who is also not for Calanthe, so how does she get the keys to release him? And who is she? That was like one of the best moments in this episode, in this series, or season 2. So I wonder if people don't like him, Geralt now. This show does a really good job of like blurring the lines of good and evil.
Eskia, where the fuck are you?
Oh, she went for him.
This is about your wife, your mistress? Yes, then I can promise you that. So why don't you just show yourself and we can have a nice chat from me. Fucking.
TRISS Marigold sent me to you. I need your help. Do you know of the Celestine Tower just outside the city?
Yes, I know it. I know it.
It fell during the slaughter of Sintra. These monsters are coming out of it.
I'm trying to help elves find refuge here. You have any idea how completely fucking insane you sound?
Yeah. I wonder if Yennefer is ever going to come into topic between them two and what will happen.
How would you like to make some money on your feet instead of your back?
I could be convinced.
My friend is missing.
Wow.
And I fear if any little shitbirds under the name of Yaskia have been caged.
Why don't you tell me more about this monolith?
I can tell you it's indestructible. The sheer force that it would require. What could possibly do that?
So she's that powerful.
You only came here to study monoliths?
No, I came here to help the elves.
By joining a kingdom that regularly massacres whole villages.
I suppose you only believe in helping the vulnerable if there's coin in it.
Back on the road!
It's all right. True researcher for Fringilla Vigo. It all checks out.
I don't give a shit! I said!
Oh,
Hey, yo! Stay back!
well, I guess they got some horses. Oh,
See, I am helpful.
yes you are indeed. Oh, I thought you guys were gonna take the horses.
Are we going to talk about this?
There's nothing to talk about.
The hell there is.
We don't know that Elder Blood can make Witcher mutagens.
You, me, and Siri have a chance to do something extraordinary.
Yeah, considering the process of becoming a Witcher and
we
he
do this.
knows.
Because she wants to.
When I lose a man, he's usually back at the first place I found him.
I've not seen Geralt in
Right.
months.
But it consumes his soul.
Have
I knew I'd find you here. You lazy lout.
This is my wife. She has nothing to do with this. Please let her go.
You know what's good?
I don't know, actually, she might be able to learn a little bit from him. Oh, okay. Yes, hide, hide, hide. Even though you guys are like wearing bright purple. Geralt is true. Oh. She did that.
This is a scientific revelation. It defies.
I need to show you something.
Like, I want to trust
When the
Vesemir
conjunction
because,
happens,
I mean,
spheres
Geralt
of
obviously
beasts
would,
collide
so.
too. Nature's weaponized man. The witches saved humanity from extinction when Kaer Morhen was destroyed. So was the mutagen. But I think you can help.
I'm just worried about how it is. Like, are they just going to take her blood or are they going to do something more?
It's an ancient flower. grows one place.
You're putting it together?
Where I've bled. But my grandmother, she hated the elves.
Sometimes our deepest hate is for the things we cannot change about ourselves.
Truth. Calamity is very
With a vial of your blood, we
complex
could
as
protect
well.
generations to come.
Just a vial?
You have to test it on me first.
Forget it.
Yeah, okay. But how would it
My
work
men
if you
are
tested on
warriors now.
her?
I've destroyed so many things. Let me help heal something for once.
And Geralt will be so mad if he does something without consulting him first.
Monsters didn't exist on this plane before the conjunction. The monoliths aren't points of impact. What if they're the conduits? I've seen them communicating.
I'm glad that was blurred. Like, can't they portal just to like be like, hey Geralt, this is what we're up to?
I just need a moment to prepare. Prepare?
I don't. Yeah.
For what?
She wants to be the first.
He's after Geralt.
What? Why?
To drink tea and eat crumpets and wax nest. I don't know, Yennefer. What's going on here? Gentlemen, good morning. Good to see you.
Yeah, is there anywhere they can hide until the next ship? Hey, homegirl. I liked her.
I know you know how dangerous this is. Everything I was told my whole life was a lie.
Maybe there's another way to find out where your powers came from.
Okay, there you go. See, if you
It
just
allowed me
talk
to
to
enter
people
the deepest layer of your consciousness. Genetic memories that tell the story of who you really are.
23 and me to like
we trust each other.
the 1000th power. Triss, you're the best.
Clear your mind.
You bring terror and you bring death.
Don't be afraid.
The trauma is real.
Would you like a story? You can see us.
Right, that's the only person that's like...
Supposed to work.
Come on, Siri. Let's go back.
They're calling her back, though, so... I don't know, maybe she shouldn't go forward.
This isn't how it's supposed to work at all.
But I kind of want to know, so... I'm glad they're going.
They'd kill her if they knew.
It's a prophecy.
We can leave under the cover of darkness.
Just leave him yet. Something isn't
The way she was smiling at her... Oh no, that's kind of scary.
It wasn't a conjunction. The other spheres didn't merge. They collided and separated again.
Here.
They're using our monoliths as gateways.
Interesting.
Look, if you have information that could advance our civilization...
Why? So you can help the elves?
Yeah, what is your agenda?
I came to Sintra because I thought someone might be here. A woman. Yennefer.
There it is!
You know Yenna?
Yeah.
Yenna. Oh! Oh! They're like... I'm so mature.
No, I never stopped.
Ooh.
Thought after Sodden, after everything they did to her, there were two.
After Son. Yen's alive.
Yes, finally!
I will tell you the story of the Elven Warrior. Nivellin's story.
Nivellin, who is that
She's
again?
fine. And now my sweet daughter.
You will destroy them.
What is going on?
A seed that will not sprout but will burst into flame.
Is that the Nilfgaardian army? I'm just calling to him. Gee. Oh, thank God they were able to get out. Oh no, don't be scared of her. Don't be scared of her. Don't be scared.
You will destroy us all.
Stop, Triss. Triss, I know you're like shocked, but why would you do that? Now she's gonna like run off, or she was already feeling so much guilt. I'm so frustrated. Like, I get that when you come out of like a dream state, like it still feels very real to you, but I'm just so mad at how that was handled. What kind of, like a hippogriff dragon?
Who's a girl who called to you?
Open a portal.
Yes, please take her to Ciri now.
I want it done. Now.
Geralt, please make it back in time. this is no good, because maybe this is what's gonna cause the flame, or you know, like for her powers to be like unleashed. He doesn't know what they just saw. Oh my god. No,
What are you
no,
doing?
no.
All you do is poison her. She can do this.
No matter what I do, it will never be enough.
You are extraordinary.
Yes, you are.
I want to be like you.
You can
I
do
want to
more.
be different to the past.
So I guess she
That is
thinks
not how it
becoming a
works.
witcher takes out the emotion.
We can't kill our feelings. Our best chance is to kill the hatred that we may hold on to.
Why don't I have a Geralt? Even Vesemir was like, Geralt, speaking the truth.
Go get your things.
We're going to Sintra? He's like, I can't leave you behind because I don't know what's going to happen to you. Did I just see on the sheets stains, as in where if you were tortured and not tortured, but like if you're enduring a lot of pain, you may have relieved yourself?
It was protecting.
Oh. So was that not her daughter?
You wish to see me? Nothing. It's just I've had leaders, followers. I've never had a partner before.
You're kind of dissing your mans.
It's not terrible.
Unlikely partnerships.
The next ship is
Again.
due soon.
He has grown though. I'm surprised he's not just like marching in. Oh, I spoke too soon.
I said stand. Perhaps you didn't hear. I am Commander Mordifrin Abkelek.
Welcome home.
Your partner has been replaced.
You're running out of time.
Don't give in. You've made it so far. Yeah, doop, doop, doop. Get her attention.
Behold the mother of forests. The death.
Gentlemen,
Double whammy.
I want to make a trade.
I know what you want. Be a guide to get you exactly what you deserve.
That could not
I deserve
be
to survive.
good.
I know how you can get it.
Steal it.
Me. And who are you?
I'm the key to you getting your power back. All you have to do is deliver me to the right lock.
This episode was so, like, it didn't have action, but it was so intense. Like, we got introduced to that new villain in the beginning who has the flame, like who has access to that. He mentioned that there's a trade. You need to have a trade, of course. We already knew that. But that it devours your soul. And I don't know if that's why he is as unhinged, or if it is, just 10 years, was it 12 years in prison that did that to him. I'm wondering if he has any relation to that witch. The lady that freed him is not with Nilfgaard and is clearly not with Sintra, but they wanted to get the girl, and they're like, not a lot of people are onto it right now, but they will be, so we need to get her ASAP. And clearly the witch wants her too. So where is this black door that that she needs to go to? And it's outside of Sintra, so I'm guessing they're like, I don't know if it's just like a small sect within Sintra or within Nilfgaard, or maybe the people who originally lived in Sintra, who after they were no, they were all destroyed, right? Or no? I don't know. Like, again, I'm gonna have to rewatch this and rewatch season 1 because I am a little bit confused. And the visions that she was having when they went into like her subconscious to see not just, her subconscious, but like the generational like DNA, so to speak. Her parents, there's something fishy going on there. And I don't like how she was like looking at Ciri, and she said this isn't how it's supposed to work. Was it because of Ciri and who she is that it's not working that way, or is it because there was some foul play and maybe someone was trying to show Ciri what they wanted her to see, or isolate her, or whatever it is? Because now I think her trust in Triss is gone after Triss just reacted that way to her. Like, that was her worst fear, because she's afraid that she is she's hurt so many people, she's going to keep hurting people. She wanted to have control over her power. She wanted to have control over herself and her feelings, to get rid of the feelings, and that's why she wanted to become a witcher. But Triss, who initially was like, no, we have other ways, don't do this, and was on her side, all of a sudden was like, no, you're gonna be bring us ruin, you're going to be the reason why we all perish. And like, that was so messed up. And Vesemir, like, I didn't know how to take it, because like, I think he's so broken right now, especially after losing Eskir, is that his name? That like, he was willing to do anything and kind of lost sight of himself and lost sight of what is important. Him being like the father figure for like Geralt and everything, like, I kind of really held him to a high standard, especially since Geralt respects him and he seemed to have, you know, great composure and everything. Clearly he was really destroyed by the previous death. You know, we saw him go back to the graveyard to check on, you know, Eskir, and that's when he found the flowers. So obviously it was really eating at him. And again, he wanted to know what's going on, and everything that they're discovering like separately, so there wasn't a lot of communication. So what Geralt knows, what Vesemir knows, you know, like, they don't know what each other knows at the moment, because they were separated, of course, too. But back to my point, you know, I really held Vesemir to high standards, but I guess he was also dealing with his own issues and trauma, that he kind of he saw a chance, a hope in bringing the Witchers back through Ciri, that he was willing to kind of go through those lengths even without consulting Geralt. I mean, he knew, you know, he said no immediately at first because he's like, you're Geralt's kid. But when she was pushing it, you know, it's kind of like temptation, right? He's like, all right, I guess let's do it. And he has seen it before, and he had multiple flashbacks of like the bad memories, so it wasn't like he was jaded to it, but at the same time he has done that multiple times, so doing it again wouldn't be entirely like out the radar, whereas Triss was like, absolutely not. We also finally had that talk between Istrid and Geralt about Yennefer. And I love that when he was like Yenna and Yen. And a little bit of that, like, they knew that they both loved her. That came through based on how they talked about her. And I don't know where they left it off at. I'm kind of glad that Geralt didn't share too much, unless he shared with him before when they cut out the scene, but I hope he didn't, because I don't entirely know where Istrid's motives really lie. I've been a little bit on the fence with him. He's kind of going off to do his own things and like not entirely sharing everything that's going on. I couldn't fully gauge where he's at. Like, him helping the elves is a great thing. I think it's a good thing, but Geralt made a really good point about everyone has their own agenda, and some of the questions and things he was asking doesn't necessarily align with that agenda. And of course, the whole thing about, so you're able to just overlook how they annihilate other villages and cities too, but you're so gung-ho about like helping the elves. So again, this show does a really good job of like blurring the lines between good and evil. Like, even though it's a good act, overlooking bad acts, does that still make it a good thing? And Ciri, like, we knew she was powerful, but we really got to see exactly how powerful in this episode, and a little bit about the mystery about the monoliths. I am really loving this. It's like it was a little bit of a slow start in the beginning, but it's like really starting to like and I can't wait to see what the next episode's gonna be about. Yennefer, finally giving in to the witch. I don't know if she's going to actually like give Siri up. In season 1, she was willing to do anything for power. Season 2, I don't know if it kind of seemed like she got a little bit of her humanity back. I don't know if she's going to give Siri up, especially if that means going against Geralt. I don't know. So I can't wait till the next episode, but I'm going to stop right here. If you've gotten this far, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know whenever I drop new content. And I also want to quickly shout out my new Patreon members and the old Patreon members who are supporting me. Thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!